Hello, hello, Smart Mom here. I am over in Ocala, Florida. I had mentioned earlier that I was going to be here. This is turning out to be a really great September for me and a wonderful day to come out and do this live video. I am over at this big, huge screen, which maybe some of you guys have noticed it before. It is called the Ocala Drive-In. Something very nostalgic, something that's bringing back a lot of good memories for me, considering I am 50 years old and some of the kids these days don't even know what one of these are. Well, I thought they were all gone, and as it turns out, we have found one over here in Ocala. And as you can see, as I'm backing up, this is the front where you go in, and as you can see, they have really jumped on board. They have got the symbol here on this side of the screen and on this side of the screen. And just to make sure that we all saw it real well, they put it on the outside too. So when you come here, if that doesn't make you feel welcomed, I don't know what will. So I'm going to drive in, the drive-in. And I don't normally drive and live video Facebook. I'm going to do today because I am in the drive-in. I'm not on a main highway. The place is closed right now. However, they are open on the weekends. You can go to their Facebook page. You can go to their... Let me give you a tour as I'm going. So it's a pretty big place. There's a concession stand where we're going to be meeting up with John, who is the owner here, who I spoke with, and he's going to take us inside and give us a little tour inside of their place. And they actually have offered some autism groups out here, and a few of those groups I'm sure know me, so when you see this video, I'm sure you're going to be super, super excited that the symbol is now here permanently. Really cute concession. So let's go inside and check it out and meet John, this wonderful, wonderful guy. I didn't know it until I spoke with him, but it turns out that his grandson has autism. So the symbol is really close to his heart. Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome
Pretty
to the
good.
drive-in.
So we're already Facebook Live. Isn't this a great place?
Thank you. Thank you.
Very, very cute. It's like going back in time in here.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Love it. And it's nice and cool in here on this hot day.
Technology getting good. So everybody's got the feel of the old nostalgia drive-in, and we're very, friendly with families. I have a grandson that has autism.
How old is your grandson?
He's 4.
He's 4.
Yeah, he's 4 years old, and I know how difficult it is sometimes to make you feel welcome someplace.
Right.
Everybody's welcome here. I'm on property at all times. If a customer has a special request, they can contact me. They can please call a voice message number. My cell phone number is at the end of it. We are here to accommodate the families and everybody in general.
Well, and I noticed on your menu too, you got a lot of their good stuff too.
We have a very large menu.
Yeah.
We have a very large menu, and it's a complete. We have everything from your normal theater foods, your popcorn, candy, and all. We have hamburgers, pizzas, hot dogs, French fries,
Chicken nuggets, pizza's great.
Yeah, we have you name it. We have wings, nuggets,
All the stuff that our guys and girls like too.
That's it.
That's excellent.
All the stuff that everybody likes to eat.
Yeah. So, when are you guys usually open? I would imagine
We
this
open
weekend.
7 nights a week.
7 nights a week.
Yes, I never
Excellent.
close. We open 7 nights a week. We have this year. We still have a Bonneville coming. We have Frozen coming. We had Lion King. We had Toy Story.
We are so here for
We
Frozen.
had all of the ones that the children like.
Excellent.
And our average in the age of 22 and 40 that have other
vocal
people,
like ours.
you know, the other people don't control their job. But here, you're in a company. Outside you go, we have a patio area, and they thoroughly enjoy it. You know, we work a lot with different groups. I mean, I've got a Boy Scout camp out coming up in November with 100 Boy Scouts. I've got a Girl Scout camp out in December. Last year we had 567 Girl Scouts camp out for the weekend. We're estimating 800 to 1,000 this year.
Oh my!
And so we are very oriented to the families and the children.
I guess I'm reconnecting. Okay, sorry, the signal went out a little bit. But anyway, I just wanted to bring this wonderful place to you and introduce you to John out here, who is the owner of the Ocala Drive-In Movie Theater. It's not going to be sensory friendly, a lot of these places, but this one inadvertently kind of is. But once again, the symbol is not really promoting that. We're welcoming places like this and trying to encourage our families to go into those places, those everyday places. And usually when we go into a regular movie theater, it's not very accommodating to us. It's definitely not very welcoming and giving you that feeling. So when we came across this place, I thought this is ideal because we don't even have to get out of our car. I am at the Ocala Drive-In, still over in Ocala. The reception in here isn't the best. So I am uploading this video in hopes that maybe you'll still be watching this and fill in some of the gaps and correct some of the things I had mentioned earlier that you were able to hear. I mentioned earlier that this place is only open on the weekend. That is incorrect. They are open 7 days a week. So it's definitely a plus where you can actually go if you're able to go out maybe on date night or maybe the holidays or the kids are out of school. You don't have to wait till the weekend to go do something like this. The price for this place is so affordable. It is literally like going back in a time when you go into this place. There are some slight differences. I did have John mention a lot of things, and unfortunately he got cut off with the reception in there, and he had mentioned a lot of things that I would have liked for you to hear, so I'm trying to remember a lot of that stuff and kind of fill in the gaps so that you are informed. Now, the symbol is at the concession as well as at the entrance. They do have a website. They do have a Facebook page. I'm sure you can Google it and find it. It's not hard to do. They're very transparent about their prices. You can go to the Facebook page, the website, and it'll tell you how much their prices are for food at the concession as well as how much it is for admission. Their movies are up to date. They are not something back in time. They are all current movies, which is an extra plus. I like it out here because I've always wanted to take Dustin into a regular movie theater, but let's just be honest. I mean, when you go into those places, even with your regular person, you always seem to run into a jerk. And when you've got our special guys and girls going into something like that, you certainly can't afford that. And you certainly don't want to come upon a person like that. Kind of hard to hold your tongue. But they do have a few places out there I was really happy about that have sensory friendly. And I think that's great. But the problem with that is sensory friendly is usually certain days. It's not every day. And that's what I'm trying to do with the symbol out here, everybody. I'm trying to find a way, places where you can go in every day with your child with autism, with your teen, with your adult with autism, and always get that welcoming feeling. Now, this place is not going to be a sensory friendly place. This is not what I'm trying to do with the symbol. I'm trying to find places that are welcoming friendly. I mean, let's just be honest. As much as we would like to have every place in the world to be sensory friendly, that's not going to happen, no matter how much you wish it. But we go into those everyday places all the time. We know they're not sensory friendly. Such as I said before, McDonald's, Burger King, you know, all these places are not sensory friendly. But because our children like the foods that they offer, we still go in there and we return and revisit because we know that those places make us feel welcome. So this is what I'm trying to make clear to everybody. These are welcoming places. Now, some of you are misunderstanding that I am not an organization. I don't know why that's a problem. I don't know why people are having issues with that and inquire about it all the time. I am a symbol, just a symbol. I am no different than the handicap symbol that you see at the entranceways. I'm no different than a heart or the peace sign. It's symbols with meaning, and that's what I offer. My test drives are not typical events. My test drives are also something different. When you go to an autism event, let's just be honest, they're great, but sometimes we don't want to go to them because we don't know for sure that they're going to be able to handle it. Sometimes they're costly. Sometimes we just don't really feel like it's going to be something for us. That's why I call mine test drives, because that's what they are. They're test drives. They're affordable test drives. They're opportunities for you to follow that symbol into places that only have the symbol. And when you go into these places, you're going in as a group. And we're stronger when we're around families like ourselves. And when we go in there, it gives us a chance to feel comfortable enough to where we may revisit this place on our own without that group. And the clincher is, unlike any event out there, my symbol is always there. So when you go to these autism events, it's like you go to them and you leave that year and there's no sign that we were ever there. That kind of bothered me because we're here. We're not going anywhere. So that's why I brought the symbol. That's why the symbol stays there. And when you go to my test drives, they're always going to be there every day. So getting back to the Ocala drive-in, they are going to be jumping on board and offering us a test drive. How cool is that? We were discussing maybe in February. I have to look up the dates a little bit on that. We're still coming up with a date and just an idea of what we're going to do there. But I figured, one, it's going to be a lot cooler considering it's outside. Two, it's going to be during the time change. So, of course, it's going to be darker earlier. And a lot of our guys and girls, of course, have those routines and want to be in bed at a certain time. So this is a way they can still do this. Now, the nice thing I like about Ocala in the location he's at is because I can reach out to my North Florida families and my lower Central Florida families. So everybody can kind of meet in the middle. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there is no limit on people that can come because this place is so huge. They are offering us a discount for tickets. However, you will have free registration. John and I have already discussed this. However, a lot of you don't register. If you don't register, you will not be able to enter for this test drive at the discount cost. You will be charged a regular cost. Not that that's a problem because it's affordable, like I said. But if you want it for the cost that I'm offering you, you have to register for this test drive, and you also have to bring your printout, excuse me, of the ticket. So if you don't have these things, you're not going to be able to get in there with that discount and come in with our group. So just giving you an FYI, because I have had people in the past that say they're going to register and have registered and then either just didn't show up. And if you're not going to go, please don't register. If you're not sure you want to go or can go, I don't care if you wait until the last minute. Please don't register until you know for sure that you're going to come. This is giving other people opportunities that may want to come and may want to try to join this test drive. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest here, and I want to make sure everybody has a fair opportunity to come to this place and have an enjoyable time and make some great memories. As an older person, I've got some great memories of the drive-in, and I would really like to share this with our younger generations, as you, I'm sure. So in the meantime, like I was saying before we were cut off before, give me a holler if you have any questions. If you are a place that wants to give the symbol a home, please reach out to me. You can reach out through Messenger, or you can go to the website www.autismwelcomed.com. But in the meantime, John, I really want to say thank you for the wonderful visit with you today and for putting those symbols up, so many symbols up at this place today. I was not expecting all of that, and you really touched my heart. So Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you everybody for watching and for following the symbol. Continue to do so. I have some new homes coming, and just remember the Autism Welcomed Decal Symbol. It's not just here in Florida, it's everywhere. I don't care if you're in another state, it doesn't matter. Autism's everywhere, and the symbol is more than welcome to go anywhere if you are willing to be a place that's unconditionally loving to the families who are living with autism. So, the Autism Welcome Decal Symbol, opening doors, opening hearts, and creating smiles every day and everywhere. Until then, hug you soon. Bye-bye.